Hi, English learners. I'm in my new office. It's still very plain. But okay, we are going to do Wordly Wise, Book 5, Lesson number 3. Okay, so this is the time where I warn you. You should know the words from Lesson 1 and Lesson 2. Okay, so let's do Lesson 3. Get your Wordly Wise book, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is help you with pronunciation. And the second thing we're going to do is explain these words. Explain, okay? Or I'm going to do it. And you can listen. So do your best. Say these words loud, okay? It's helpful. Really, your brain will remember it better. Close your bedroom door. Study these words, okay? So please say this. Ancestor. Ancestor. Okay, the C has an S sound. Ancestor. Carnivore, carnivore. Comprehend, comprehend. Okay, the D has a very soft sound. Okay, comprehend. Duration, duration. Evident, evident. Extinct, extinct. Ferocious, ferocious. So that C again. Okay. Be careful of all these C's. Ferocious. The next word, gigantic. Wow, gigantic. Obscure, obscure. Option, option. Be careful of the T sound. Option. Premature, premature. Preserve, preserve. Prey, prey. Puny, puny. And on page 25, survive, survive. 2 syllables. Survive. Okay, so please say these words again. Okay, ancestor, carnivore, comprehend, duration, duration, evident, evident, extinct, ferocious, gigantic, obscure, option, premature, preserve, prey, puny, and survive. Survive. Okay? Okay, so let's talk about these. Number 1 is ancestor. Ancestor, okay? This is people who come before you, okay? Your grandfather, and your grandfather's grandfather, and his sister, and your grandfather's 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 brother and uncle. These are all your ancestors, okay? So my ancestors, I'm in Canada, but my ancestors are from France, my dad's side, and Italy, my mom's side, okay? So that's why my last name is Arari. It's French, okay? But my mom's family name is Giacomazzi, okay? This is Italian. So my ancestors, French and Italian, okay? Where are your ancestors from? Okay, ancestors. Now, when we say the word relatives, it usually means these people now. Okay, so I have relatives all over the world. Yeah. Okay, and your descendants are after you. So my son is my descendant, and one day in the future, maybe I'll be a grandfather. That's my descendant. So ancestors before you. Descendants after you. Okay? So ancestors is a noun. Ancestral. Ancestral is an adjective. So say my ancestral home, blah, 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 is here, 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 okay? Where you're from. Okay. Good. Oh, and we also use this for animals too. Okay? So animals like, we'll say like, I don't know. the horse's ancestor. No, zebras. Zebra. The zebra's ancestor is a horse, I think, or maybe a horse's ancestor is a zebra. I don't know which one was first. Okay, I'm gonna change this. We're gonna go to wolves. Okay, a dog's ancestor is the wolf. Okay, so wolves were first. Dogs were second. That one I know. Zebras and horses I'm not so sure about. But dogs' ancestors, okay, are wolves. Ancestor. Carnivore. Carnivore, it means meat eater. The carn, C-A-R-N. Carn means meat. Vor, the eater. Okay. Carnivore. So wolves, I just said, are carnivores. They are carnivorous. The adjective. Carnivorous. Okay. Be careful of the pronunciation here. Okay. Carnivore, carnivorous. Okay. So in here you have to say the V. Carnivorous. Okay. So carnivore, carnivorous, meat eater. Okay. And if you are a vegetarian, you are a herbivore. You only eat vegetables. And of course, this also has herbivorous, which is a great word. Carnivorous, herbivorous, okay? And then omnivore. Omnivore is somebody who eats everything. Humans are actually omnivorous, okay? Because we can eat plants and we can eat animals, okay? But some people choose to be a herbivore. Now, the dinosaurs with the sharp teeth, they are carnivorous. Or they were carnivorous. The dinosaurs with the flat teeth are herbivorous. Okay, they are herbivores. Good. Comprehend. I hope you comprehend my examples. Okay, maybe not the zebra horse example, but comprehend. It means understand. Okay, comprehension. Okay, later in this book, a couple more pages, there's going to be a reading. I hope you comprehend all of the reading. If you don't comprehend the reading, then you can type to me, okay? I'll answer the questions for you. Okay, comprehend. I don't comprehend. Use it. I don't comprehend Russian. I don't speak Russian. My French comprehension is low. My French comprehension was high, but I forget. I forget everything. Okay? So this is my comprehension. Comprehend. Duration is how long something is, okay? So probably the duration of this video is going to be 18 minutes, 19 minutes, 20 minutes, okay? Maybe the duration of your swim class will be 1 hour, okay? So this is the duration. If we say he was sick for the duration of September, it means he was sick for the whole month, okay? From start to finish. Okay? So we stayed in our house for the duration of the heavy downpour. So when the storm was there, they stayed in their house. The entire duration. Evident. Evident. Easy to see. Obvious. Okay? Evident. It's obvious. Okay? If I drink this water, it's evident that I liked it. Okay? Nice cold water. Teacher who talks too much drinks the water, makes me happy. So it's evident. Okay? It's obvious. Now, if you're playing baseball and someone gets hit by the ball, and they go away and they're crying, it's evident that that person was hurt. Okay? It's obvious. It's obvious the person. Maybe they didn't say to you, I'm hurt. They didn't say that, but they're and they go home. It's evident that they are hurt. Okay? It's obvious. Anybody can see that. Okay? Even a 3-year-old boy is like, hurt, like this. Ow. So, I mean, it's obvious. It's evident. Okay? If someone is doing math questions and they're like, yes. It's evident that person enjoys math. I think nobody does that. But if somebody does it, it's evident that person likes math. Okay? Evident. Extinct. Extinct means no more. Dinosaurs are extinct. Okay? Their extinction happened 65 million years ago. Okay? So extinct, extinction. Okay? Extinct. Lots of birds are extinct, and some whales too. Okay? Panda bears. Panda bears are close to going extinct. Close to going extinct. Okay? So panda bears, we say, are endangered. Endangered, but not extinct yet. We have to work hard, okay, and protect the panda bear and the birds and the whales and everything else, okay? So be good to Earth, okay? We only have one. I don't want to go extinct, okay? I don't want my descendants to go extinct also, okay? Ferocious. Ferocious. Like a lion who's just fights with everybody. We'll say that lion is very ferocious, okay? Some animals we say are quite ferocious. Lions, sometimes bears, tigers. These are ferocious animals. Dinosaurs were ferocious. It's an adjective, okay? Now, be careful with your pronunciation. This is ferocious. This is ferocity. Ferocity, okay? Ferocious. Ferocity, okay? So kind of slight change in vowel sound, okay? Ferocious, ferocity, okay? English pronunciation gives everyone headaches, okay? Just, you're not the only person. Gigantic! It means really, really big, okay? My forehead is gigantic, really big. I'm sure Shaquille O'Neal, basketball player, I'm sure his shoes are gigantic. Canada is a gigantic country, okay? It means huge, big, large, huge, gigantic, enormous. Sometimes we say terrific, massive. They all mean big, very, very, very big, okay? You can say Jupiter is a gigantic planet. Planet, okay? Gigantic. After swimming, Daryl came home and ate a gigantic bowl of ice cream. Okay, gigantic. Obscure. Obscure. Obscure has a couple meanings. If I'm doing like this and say, read it, read it, read it, I'm obscuring the words, okay? I'm making it difficult for you to read, okay? If there's foggy day, the weather outside is foggy, and a car hits another car, we'll say the fog. The fog was obscuring my sight. I didn't see the car. Okay? It obscured me. So it means harder to see. Now, an adjective, okay, we just say obscure. Obscure shape means hard to see, okay? But the adjective has another meaning, okay? If you study an English word, and it's really, really old English word, 500 years old, nobody uses that word. And then maybe the teacher will be like, ooh, that's a difficult word. Don't use it. It's not useful. That word is very obscure, okay? Long time ago in Europe, some people spoke Latin, okay? It's kind of old Italian. But now that language is very obscure. But lots of the words we have, like carnivorous, the carn comes from this time period, okay? So these words that we use in English come from back then, okay? The ancestor to English is Latin and German and some French. So English is mixed, okay? Gaelic. So, but anyways, a lot of our words have Latin roots, okay? But people who speak Latin, that's very obscure, okay? It means hard to find anybody who does it. Option means a choice. Okay, for lunch, you have two options. You can eat hamburgers or you can eat pizza. Two options. Okay, for your vacation, you can go to Mexico or you can go to Hawaii. Two options. You can buy the brown shirt, the blue shirt, the green shirt, or the orange shirt. You have four options. Four options, okay? Doing your homework, not an option. You must do your homework, okay? Optional. Doing your homework is not optional. Okay, this means you have a choice. Okay? If I say not optional, it means no choice. No choice. Okay? In some countries, going to the army is optional, like Canada. In some countries, you must go to the army. That's not optional. Okay? Premature means too early. Too early, okay? Prematurely is the adverb. Now, we can say like, oh, I woke up at 5 o'clock. Oh, I woke up prematurely. We just say I woke up early. Okay. So when do we use premature? We use premature like if something should happen, but something happens too early. Okay. So if you have a birthday party and it should end at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, we'll say 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock's late. If your birthday party ends at 9 o'clock, but someone went home at 7, we say, oh, maybe they're sick. They went home prematurely because they were sick. Okay, this is premature. Premature. Okay, premature. My hair. Lots of old men, 80 years old, 90 years old, they lose their hair. Me, I'm 40. So I'm losing my hair prematurely, too early. I'm not going to do that again. So this is premature, too early. If you're running a race and then someone says, on your mark, get set, run, run. Nobody said go. Nobody said go. The runner left prematurely. The runner started prematurely. Okay? Too early. Premature. Preserve. It means keep. Preserve. Okay? Our panda bears. We must preserve our panda bears. Okay? Why? Because there's not many left. So we have to work hard and save them, keep them. Okay? Now, some food they put like lots of salt and stuff in it, and they are preserving the food. If you just have meat on a dish, and you put it in the sun, in a day it's going to be stinky and you can't eat it. Okay? But if you dry the meat, take all the water out, or you rub salt into it, this will preserve the meat. And not just one day, but maybe 5 days, 6 days. Sometimes you can do it 1 year later. You can eat the meat. If all the water's out, okay? You preserve the meat. Now, sometimes they add chemicals to do that, and that's a preservative, okay? Like when you make jam. Jam should just be like strawberries and sugar. But sometimes they'll put other things inside, and that way the sugar, you can eat the sugar 6 months later, 1 year later. This is a preservative, okay? They're not always healthy for you, but preservative. Pray, okay? Be careful. This is a homophone, okay? So there's another word, pray. You can go to church and pray. Like this, okay? This is pray, but that's P-R-A-Y, P-R-A-Y. This pray and this pray are different. They sound the same. That's why we call them homophones. Okay, pray, pray. This pray, it means somebody is hunting it. Okay? If I take a walk in Africa and behind me is a lion and they're a hungry lion, I am the prey. Okay? The lion is getting closer, and the lion's going to jump on my head and eat me because they're ferocious. Okay? I'm the prey. Okay? So if there's a cat and a mouse, which one's the prey? The mouse. Okay? The hunter is the cat. Okay? Prey. Okay, and now it's a verb too. So here it says wolves prey on. Okay? So that means when we say prey on, it means they try to eat them. Okay? Try to get them. And here they say pickpockets, someone who steals money. The pickpockets preyed on the tourist. Okay? That would mean that they're getting all the money from them. They're taking their money from their pocket. Okay, so here's their money, and then the pickpocket, and they take the money. They prey on the tourists, the people visiting. Puny. Puny means small and weak. In the movie Marvel Avengers, the Hulk always says puny human. Okay, puny man. Small, but everyone's small compared to the Hulk, right? So puny, small, no muscles, like that. Okay. I know what you're thinking. I'm not puny. I'm strong. I'm not very strong. Okay, survive. Survive means don't die. Okay. If there's a war, you say, "Oh, we need to survive." Okay. The person who survives is a survivor. If a boat goes down in the ocean and 600 people die, like the Titanic, maybe there'll be 50 survivors. They survived. Okay? War, a flood, a typhoon, a boat crash, a car crash. If you're really, really sick, if you have cancer, we can talk about you being a survivor also. Okay, survivor. Okay, those are your words, guys. Study them, know them, do all the activities, then read the story, okay? And if you finish the story and finish the questions, you can prepare for the test, okay? A good way to prepare for the test is to make sentences for all these words. It's true. It's not fun, but it really will help, okay? So I highly suggest you use make sentences, okay? I am a carnivore. I eat meat. Like this, okay? Make sentences. It helps. Take care. Bye-bye.